G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm finishing off the tins on the back of the Beetle. What I found is that the little collar, I call it a collar, I'll just grab it. This collar, which goes, it's the preheater manifold pipe insulator, and that's just what holds the insulation in. I tried CIP1, I tried Just Campers, I tried everyone in Australia, and I could not get the insulation. Ross from Ross Durant, who's been really good to me, found a couple, but I'd ordered this stuff called ceramic fibre blanket because I couldn't get the actual pieces to go in here. And the blanket I bought, which is fairly large, is quite good at insulating. Ceramic fibre is the heat runs along the fibres and out. So I bought a piece of blanket and I've cut up a few sections to use for insulation in these. So let's go and have a look and I'll just show you what I've done. So that's the blanket that you buy. That was about $12, I think, that little bit of blanket. It's, get this camera right, the ceramic fibre. What I've done, I've actually cut it into pieces like yay. And then what I'm doing is I'm inserting it through like that. Now, the blanket, this piece of blanket is actually cheaper than actually buying the correct things, and it'll do exactly the same job. So let's just put that in there. Trying to get this my hand right. So what it'll actually do is act like that gasket. So just put that, just play around with it for a little bit. That's what I've done, and it actually fits quite well. And it's I used to sell this stuff years ago when I worked in sales to boiler maintenance fitters, and there's all sorts of high temperature fabrics and stuff you can get out there. So that's what I've done. And what I'll do is I'll drill a couple of these holes or punch them, and then go and fit this to the Beetle. And that, look, it doesn't look pretty and it's not the original part, but it's cheaper than it's cheaper than buying the actual correct ceramic or the correct material, whatever that material is. I don't know what it is. It used to be asbestos, but you can't use asbestos anymore. So that is what I'm using to actually finish off the tins. I've put the rear tin, I've packed that with this same stuff, cut it to length and gone in. So that's what it's sort of going to look like. And look, if you play around with the stuff, and you can get quite a nice arc finish on that, just to make it look neat. So that's what I'm going to do. It's ceramic fibre. That stuff's about, this stuff here is about 10 mil thick. You can buy it 17, but I didn't think I needed it. And the ceramic fibre is really good. The heat actually, what it does, it doesn't stay in one spot. It actually runs along the fibres and out the end. So what you'll find with this stuff, it's very good at dissipating heat. So we'll go over. What I'll do now, I might see if I can punch those holes so you get an idea. So just put that down there for a sec, and I'll find something to make a hole. What will I use? What have I got? I have got some little picks here which might be good to make a hole. So what I'm going to do is use that pick to make a hole through the blanket. So let's see how good this is. There you go. It's that simple. I've just made a hole through the blanket. It actually stays together quite well, this blanket, and it's quite easy to make holes in. So that's all I've done. Now those screws will go through though. You probably see that one better. See how I've made a hole through there? And that will do the same job as the original components, And if you play around with it like I have, it'll come up pretty well. So that's just a bit of a tip on your manifold preheater installation. So I hope this helps someone. This stuff's real cheap. Have a crack, see what you reckon. Hooroo.